Eastern Conference Finals, Game 6. The Heat shows as true. What a game by Jimmy Butler. Or should I say Jimmy Buckets. My goodness. Now that's the energy and effort that we were looking for. Kyle Lowry, he gets one too. Let's talk about it. Welcome back into the G.S.Q.H. And the Miami Heat have forced a Game 7. And I'm sitting here the whole time thinking through this series, I don't want to go to Game 7. I don't want to go to Game 7. To now wanting to go to Game 7. Can you believe that? Backs got against the wall, and now you just want to extend it just to live or to see another day. And that's exactly what the Miami Heat's going to do. Big props to Boston. We came with more energy tonight. More game plan, too, as well. A couple of more schemes, I see. Tatum, he didn't get the shot attempts he usually gets. I think we shut him down about 12 attempts, but he was efficient. 9 for 12. So, man, take a deep breath on this one. I am proud. I mean, just the organization alone, those 2 games that we dropped with no energy came in and made up for it. And Jimmy Butler, for as the leader, he came in and he set the table off the jump. Battered and bruised, that's how you come out and fight. Put all the injuries and all that stuff to the side. Go out there and fight you on the floor. That's exactly what they showed in this ball game. Jimmy Buckets, my goodness. This is a game we had to have, and we got it. So, tell me, who's going to win Game 7? That's going to be the question. Draymond Green, I'm pretty sure y'all heard, he's like, we getting Boston. It's over. Bulletin board material. But for the ones who didn't watch, you need to figure out that Miami's here to stay. And they're just going to do it just like that. We got to get back home. Get some cooking, come with another rhythm, new game plan. It's up in the air now. You can't roll off on the wrong side of the bed in Game 7 because it will be over. But we're going to get to this box score. We have a lot of iron and cons again. We're going to have some defensive prowess for some guys as well. But we're going to get into it. But Miami, that was gutsy. That was gutsy. That was easy to come in this game and pack it up. Have all the excuses in the world, but you came to fight. And that's exactly what we wanted. Can't be mad at it. Let's get to this box score. Jimmy Butler is at the top. You can't say enough about him. 47 points. The guy had 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals, 16 for 29 from the field. That's exactly what you want. 4 for 8 at the 3-point line. You don't think he came ready? That's the performance we were looking for in the last 2 ball games. For whatever reason, we didn't get it. I don't know if he got a little healthier or he just decided enough was enough. But whatever it was, it came at the right time to force a Game 7. So Jimmy Butler, you get a star for the night. We're going to go down here to P.J. Tucker. That's another gutsy guy who's been scraped, battered and bruised, reported. But came in and give you 11 points. He's got 5 rebounds as well. Remember, P.J. Tucker is an undersized forward. Undersized in this league. And to be so small, he gets in there, he battles for position for rebounds. You already know about his charges, his defensive positioning, his 3-ball from the corner. He's a true professional as well, knows his role, and he's going to go out there and give you all the guts he got. And that's what he did in this ball game. You know, 11 points, you'll say, oh, he didn't do too well, 5 rebounds. But this is P.J. Tucker, who's 3 for 4 from the field. You're not looking for points from him. You're just looking for defense, smarts, positioning, and leadership. And he brings that every game. Next guy in the double figures is Struce. This was another guy. I mean, he didn't have an all-world game, but it's better than what he had in the last, couple of ball games. He's been pretty off. He was able to muster up a couple of baskets, hit a couple of threes, and he's on the stat sheet. He scored 13 points. He singled out on the rest of it, but he was 3 from 8 from the three-point line. Those threes he did hit were big. There was momentum swings on his three-pointer, so they came at good timing. I mean, the shot clock's been running down, and he's been knocking them down. So all 3 of those were big. Then we come down to Kyle Lowry. That's another gutsy guy. He was laboring all night every time he hit the floor. He come in and give you 18 points. Are you kidding me? 10 assists? And he looked like he was done in the last couple of games. Like he was finished. But to come out and muster this up, see, win or go home, it'll bring the best out you. No matter what condition you in, win or go home will bring the best out of you. So Kyle, he gets a round of applause. So, 4 guys in double figures, just like the other night. This one's just more magnificent because you had Jimmy Butler leading the stable, standing out in front. Can't say enough about his performance. We're going to need a duplicate of that in Game 7. So we're going to roll down here and we're going to check out Boston. Jason Tatum, once again, he came as true. He just didn't get the touches. We ran stunts at him, made him come off the ball. He got singled out on a couple of matchups he liked, but we didn't leave him alone. We had guys, stunting him, coming from behind him where he couldn't see. As soon as he picked the ball up, he had another guy in his face. He scored 30 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 9 for 12 from the field, 4 for 7 for three-pointers. Your superstar, you want him to have a lot more attempts than that. But like I said, we corralled him. But he just doesn't take really bad shots. He kind of takes his time, get to his spots. He's not going to just force anything up. So that's why you see 9 for 12. He's going to play within the offense. He's going to get his teammates involved. So let's go down here to Robert Williams. That's another guy. He's been scaring me in this series. I mean, he's an energy guy, and he goes after the basketball. I mean, he's highly aggressive. He's long. He's rangy. I mean, Bam Adebayo just been pretty much a no-show in this series.
Oh, that's not good.
I mean, you got Horford banging him up. Then you got Robert. They're just not allowing him to do anything. He's not even looking to score. Bam didn't have a good game tonight, but he was out there. He was active. I don't really know what his deal is. I wish he have a breakout in Game 7. He's due for one. But I know these guys big, and they defending him down there and got him a little shook, it seems like. But have a little aggression. That's all we're asking for. Bam is playing too passive in these last 3 ball games. He's got to get it together. We need it in Game 7. Then you come up to Jaylen Brown. He comes true all the time. 20 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. He had a fairly good game. He was 6 for 13. So really, these guys just they play really as a team if you really look at it. And they've been winning that way. I'm not going to say just come out and start, getting 25, 30 shots up. It works well for them. But in this game, when you lose, it kind of glares out because you like, Tatum only shot the ball 12 times, and then you come down to his Robin, to his Batman, he shot 13 times. Then you have a guy like Marcus Smart shoot 15 times. More than both of them. Well, yeah, Jaylen Brown came through. Hats off to him. He could have done a little more, but like I say, we got defense out there, man. Like down here in the conference finals, we just don't let anything go easy. So we're gonna come down here. Whoa, man, look at this. You know what? Before I get to him, I'm gonna go ahead and finish out Marcus Smart with the 14 points. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He was off from the field, 4 for 15. He was off for 3 bad, 1 for 9. So usually he's been, on his 3 shot, but he was off tonight. Derek White, my goodness, 22 points. They got a lot of trust in that guy, and he's got a lot of trust in himself. Because formerly, a bench player is really where you can label him. To come in with the confidence in the conference finals to put up 22, and he's been playing fairly well through the whole series. That was a big jump for them. I mean, he made up for a lot. I mean, you look at that stat sheet for Boston, and it's a winning stat sheet. You can see how they could have, if they'd have won the game, it would look something like this. But I think at key moments of that game, we almost actually gave them the game in the closing moments. Turning over the ball, and I'm sitting here looking at Bam. Bam lost the ball like 2 or 3 times without seeing his surroundings. He'll have the ball for the rebound and let a guy come up and just knock it out of his hand.
Oh, that's not good.
Somebody yell at him, scream, wolf, say something. I know it's loud in the arena, but you got to look out for that. Or tell them in a timeout, hey, watch out, they're coming from behind you. Make sure the ball is secured. Make sure you outlet the ball when nobody's corralling you around you. Because, man, that could have cost us big. I mean, he over-dribbled a lot, got it poked out. I was wondering, like, what's going on, Bam? What is going on? But he's got to get it right, especially going into Game 7. So they got 5 guys in double figures, and we have 4. But man, overall, like I say, this is a good game, especially coming off that Game 5. So it's a better feel for me. Celtics fans, they're probably a little disgruntled like I was in Game 5, because you felt like at some points of the game the energy wasn't there, or you feel like your team just wasn't pressing enough, like they wanted to close out Miami Heat. If you're a Boston Celtics fan, I can see how you can be a little frustrated, because you have those lures throughout the game, and you like, don't seem like this is full speed. I don't feel the intensity. But like I say, you got to be out on the floor to really realize and to feel it. Those guys have been battered up. They're tired. This series and went to Game 6 and now going to Game 7. It's all about guts now. Who won it the most? It's all it's about when you're in the conference finals. Who wants it more? Miami, I'm proud of you. We have to follow that up in Miami. You got home court advantage for a reason, and that's to go home and close this out. You need to come out from the jump like you did this one. Don't try to pick it up in the second quarter or the third, being down by 10, 12, possibly 20. You got to jump on them early, and you got to want it, and you got to say, like Jimmy said, we're going to win Game 7 as well, and then we got 4 more to win the championship. That's a lot of confidence. I didn't think Jimmy would say something like that, but he believes. I believe we all should believe. If he going to go out there and have a game like that with 47 points, and then he's going to come out there and say, Game 7 is ours. So I'm going to believe him. I'm going to buy into it. Hopefully Tyler Hero be able to make it back with his groin. That'll be another bonus for us. Give us another addition out there for some scoring. Mix it up a little bit. But game 7 is here. I'm happy about it. Win, lose, or draw, I just want the effort to be there and the game planning. And we can take a loss if we did everything we could do in that ball game. I don't mind that. But to me, we go out there and play Miami Heat basketball, we will be winning the ball game. So, the war is on. To game 7, we moving on. Golden State sitting there waiting, resting right now, scouting, watching us. So we got to get there. Y'all take it easy out there. Remember, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the like button. Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. We out of here. Peace.